In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 4. You know, this next round, I have to tell you, maybe a personal story if I will. When I was 15 years old, my family and I went on a cruise, and I wasn't old enough to go into any of the casinos because I was 15 years old. So I went to the teenagers' room, and we played a game called Spoons. And in the spirit of the Carnival Ecstasy 2006, we're gonna play Spoons here in this house, okay? So let's walk over to the kitchen for some spoons. Yeah, everyone, so we are playing Spoons. So we're splitting into 2 different tables, 5 of you at each. Holly is going to random.org your names and let you know what table you're going to. You'll all start with 4 cards in your hand. The person at this end of the table will have a deck of cards and we'll start flipping them to look at one, okay? That person picks which one they want to trash, passes it to the next person, they go on, so on, and so forth. The goal is to get 4 of a kind, 4 of the same number or letter, if you will, maybe character. And then once you do, you can grab a spoon. When you see somebody grab a spoon, you best grab a spoon yourself because the last one without a spoon is out. Got it? Now you may have noticed there's a gold spoon here and a gold spoon on the other table. If you choose the gold spoon, you also get a seed. Okay, great. Now, the top 5 will enter the greenhouse this week. And so the greenhouse powers are all up for grabs as well as seeds and immunity. Sound good?
Thank you. It's messed up.
We have hot chocolate.
Look at the bottom.
For treat.
I love it. One thing about me is I like a little treat. Your treat.
Alright, Bernie walked in with pizza and Gavin went, I was lost.
Spoon!
Do I just like keep going?
Yep.
Yeah, oh
okay.
yeah.
It's a live, fast, and lively movement.
God, okay, that was on me. I didn't know what that was. Alright.
Sorry.
So I am out. That's how it works?
That is how it works.
Alright.
Alright, John Michael has been eliminated. John Michael's been eliminated, and then Michael, not Michael, Dylan, received a seed. Ooh, who was the first?
My heart was racing.
Let's look at your cards. Well, Taylor.
What are they?
Oh, what'd I do?
They all.
Oh, Jocks and Jokers are not the same.
That's an honest mistake.
So,
I'm eliminated.
you have been eliminated. Spoon!
I even knew it was in there.
And you love it. Moving very quickly through these cards.
Oh my god.
Okay, this table, who's our first grabber? Let's look at your cards.
Who grabbed Kim? You're good.
Congrats. Okay, on your mark, get set, spoon. Six players, 5 spoons, 4 cards. Rather poetic. And we find 4 of a kind.
Ow!
Someone slept that.
Okay, so our first 4. Anthony 1, grab the first spoon. Ruby, Ava, get another seed. Okay, so both of these are vanishing. Thank you so much to the goals. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Please, wait, please. We gotta gather. You gotta hold it like. You gotta hold
Okay,
it
so now what's going to happen is as you get out, this will determine your placement, and when you get to select from the greenhouse. One more spoon. Make sense? Yes, one more spoon. Spoon. Alright, so I believe Ross was first. Let's look at those cards.
Don't be jokers.
I see 4 8s. Thank you, Ross. And Ava, thank you so much for playing. So Ava, you will be the first to select in the greenhouse by placing. Here, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ruby, let's look at those cards. 4 queens. Ruby is the queen.
I'm so sorry.
No. All right. Yeah, use the next stretch cloud. Okay, who had my 4? 4 8s.
Oh, if it helps.
Oh, wow. I kind of.
That's how she was so quick.
Sorry, Ross, you had no chance. No chance. All right, so Ross will be the next to enter. Now we have our final round. Look at everyone on edge. Drinking hot chocolate. Again, no pressure, but this will. Second round. Ooh. Let's check the cards. 4 6s. Congratulations, Dylan. And congratulations, Ruby, because we're all Great. Thank you for playing Carnival Cruise Line's Spoons. Let's head to the greenhouse. Okay. Welcome to the greenhouse. Anyone's first time here in the greenhouse? Welcome.
Anthony.
So nice to see you. Okay. All right. So this one is working the same, but also just slightly different classroom, because we have our 3 typical greenhouse powers: tulip, sunflower, rose, as well as 2 seeds, which are signified by the 2 green seeds, or immunity, which for the sake of this is this white seed. It is just so we know where things are. Okay. So I will tell you the order that you will select in. Ava, you're going to start us off. You will choose one of these 5 items, and then Anthony, you will have your choice to either steal Ava's item or pick one of the other 4. Great. Okay, so Ava, which of the prizes would you like? La, 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 la. Ava has selected the rose. And we are tangled. Ooh. Okay, there you go. All right, so Ava, you have the rose for the moment. Anthony, you are next. Up for grabs: tulip, sunflower, 2 seeds, or immunity.
We're going to immunity.
Immunity. All right, so Anthony selects immunity. There you are. Next up, Ross. Ross, you can either choose tulip, sunflower, or the 2 seeds, or steal the rose or immunity.
I will take the tulip.
The tulip. Ross chooses the tulip. Okay. Next up, we have Ruby.
Yes.
Ruby, you know the drill. 2 seeds, sunflower, or thief.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be a thief. I'm going to take your rose from you. I'm so sorry.
Understood.
So sorry.
All right. So Ruby takes the rose. Ava, what would you like?
I will go with the 2 seeds, please.
Okay. Ava has selected 2 seeds. Iconic. Last but not least, Dylan, would you like the sunflower or would you like to be a thief?
I'm going to be a thief. I'm so sorry. I have no desire to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to take the tulip. I'm sorry, man.
Understood. So, Dylan takes the tulip, Ross has the sunflower. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks for coming to the greenhouse.
Thanks for having us.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll head back into the room. Great.
Should I deposit these now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and then also I did get a golden skin, just one.
Okay. Well, I'll confirm with Holly that those are there, but I will put these there now, and then this is fake, but you have them
Alright,
ready.
you
Okay.
also might want to get rid of this.
Oh, a secret
I
poker
really
chip.
want to take that and put it in my bank, but that would probably be the wrong thing to do.
It's a
Unless
secret
that's up for
seed.
grabs.
That's actually up for grabs. Fun fact.
Okay.
That's a
Did
secret.
y'all know about this?
No, but whenever they hide them around like that, that's the thing, I think.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I thought they weren't hiding them, Loki. I think we need to flip over.
Yeah, I wanted to say thank you for blocking my vote, because it was
Okay,
scary.
yeah.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
really do that
Mhm.
and make that decision. But to get that out there,
Mhm.
I now do have 2 banked votes.
Okay.
I would say I'm against Gavin going up.
I agree.
Okay. Okay.
He has had my back.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me this then, if I didn't put him up, would y'all have my back in the future?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You had mine for real, because I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. No, I get that. I knew that position. I am at a crossroads. I don't know what to do. I think the easiest person is John Michael, but I don't want to put him up. I don't want to put him up.
Well, now he has strong alliances with me,
Okay.
because I did give him extra seeds.
I gave him a seat last time too. Yeah.
So
like,
now that he have our back.
I just mean in the sense of like he's an easy target because he's gone up before.
Yeah.
So
And so have I,
yeah.
is the thing.
At this point, has anybody not gone up? Ross hasn't gone up, but he's in Greenhouse.
I mean, he's been a great player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is terrible of me to say. I don't even want to say it. I'm so sorry I'm about to say this.
Go ahead.
Sexy's just tired.
Yeah. For me, there's a list of people that aren't going to be my number. John Michael, Anthony, Ruby, I thought I was getting closer to, and I'm quickly realizing we're not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about Ava?
I don't know. Her nomination really burned me a little bit inadvertently because, like, one, it's just a bad move on her part. And I think she's likely to see a nomination block within the next couple cycles, if not this one. At the end of the day, I think she's always going to be closer to Seth, and Seth likes us.
I wish I didn't have this.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough one.
Like not from a. I just don't want to put 2 more people up.
That,
I don't.
That's a tough. It is a tough spot to be
Yeah,
in, dude.
I know.
Objectively, man.
I guess the only bright side is that whoever I put up gets a seed. But it's still like such a shitty.
Position to be in.
I
you
know. What are
Now
you
check this
thinking?
out. Check this out.
Yeah,
Check
let's
this
hear
out.
it. How many seeds do you have?
I was gonna say I have 2.
Do you want more?
I was gonna say if you were to nominate me and give me one, I would definitely go and buy the what you call it
The uproot.
I would do that. I was gonna say so if you wanted to put one person in the sunflower, I would get a seed from that. I would have 3, and then I know
That
more
you
than
can at
likely.
least put on up.
I was gonna I ain't gonna lie. I think Ava would be willing to give one up too if I needed to do
So you
4.
can go possibly up to 4.
I'm saying that as in look, if you have to.
No, and listen, I
I'll
can tell
prefer-
you how much I appreciate that because I don't feel like many people are gonna.
And
go
I
up.
know if you put me up there, I know the target's not on my back. You wouldn't vote for me.
I
Well,
can't
you
vote.
can't vote. You
Yeah,
can't
and
vote.
I don't have any bank. And if I did have a bank, I would use it to keep you in.
Yeah. Because Ruben and I are good.
Y'all are cool.
Ruben and I are cool.
Good.
You put me up there, and if I do have to get it, I
Get-
will have enough to
get
put
it.
the bid at least.
That's right.
And then if I need one more to bid again,
You think?
I'm almost positive.
think Ava's got you?
Because she has. She did use them earlier, but she just got 2 more, and I know that we're closely allied.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're good.
Okay.
Cool.
And I don't know, after Ava's little fiasco last cycle, I think she might be in Hot Waters. but
Wait,
she-
what fiasco?
Well, wait, not last cycle, the cycle before that, where she,
What'd
like,
she do?
her nomination,
Oh god.
yeah.
Jesus.
What'd she do?
Oh my god, it was like a hot
Because
mess.
she
I'm sure I
nominated,
remember
she
watching
nominated
the movie.
Victoria and
Ruby.
Ruby.
And
But like,
That was not the original plan, because I was in the greenhouse with her,
mhm.
and she was like, I'm gonna nominate Caleb, and I'm gonna
Dylan.
It was Caleb.
It was
Yeah,
you,
no,
wasn't it?
no, she
Yeah.
was supposed to nominate Caleb then.
And she did you.
No, she
No,
didn't
she
do me
didn't.
at all.
Wait, how'd you get in there?
Cause Gavin he was supposed to be the one that nominated Victoria, but Ava took that. From
Ava
him.
took it, yeah.
Gavin couldn't nominate Caleb at that time because they were the alliance and they were
Yeah.
still way too close, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she kind of,
She messed that
she
up.
started out a lot. Yeah.
There.
So I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
It's Anthony. Keeps winning.
Who?
Anthony, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what he's thinking about using
Okay.
Flytrap that I talked to? But it is getting easier and easier to purchase.
Okay.
So
Well,
just,
I will say, I'm not going to tell him you told me this, but I will say I do have a little bit of a loyalty to Anthony. We have kind of been together from the beginning, but I won't tell him you said that. Don't worry.
yeah. No, I'm not saying I'll use it like against him.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I know.
just
I
saying
know.
like,
But I will say, even though I have, like, I've been close with him in the
Mhm.
beginning, I do see how he can be a problematic player in the sense of, like, he's doing really well.
yeah. For me, it's just that, yeah, like, I just like to put him on the pod
Mhm.
because of how well he's doing.
Right,
So-
okay, yeah.
And I when
Yeah.
it's like that damn
Right,
just because
right,
he keeps
yeah, no,
somehow
absolutely.
getting out of it.
I will
But
say he's definitely not going up this time because he
Yeah.
has immunity.
Yeah.
And
thanks, Jenny,
I
for
think
trying
I
to
also want to say, like, even though I do have, like, I do trust him, I don't want to be, like, associated
I don't think
with
anybody.
him.
It's just,
Okay.
it's like everybody
Okay,
seems to like Ruby.
okay.
The only person I think I can confidently say I want at the end, if I have a choice in it, is Kim. So we have a mutual agreement within that. And I'm not opposed to going to you. I'm fine with that.
Me and Kim are very good.
Yeah.
Me and Ross are very good.
Me and Ross
Ross
are
has said he's very good with you.
Yeah.
We have talked about those 4
Mhm.
before.
Yeah. No, I'm really good with Ross too. I just consider him a little bit more of a threat in the grand scheme of things, but
The threat?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like in
I
a
could see
finale.
that as well,
in a
but
finale
for
sometime.
later.
Yeah.
To do it later.
Yeah.
But
I'm fine going in Final Four with that, and we just fucking duke it out then.
yeah, it just for now, if we think of those 4 as our ranking, that can change completely along the way. But I really like that
Mhm.
spot for
I
us.
think an ideal target here is John Michael. I know I've been saying it round after round.
It's never happened.
It's never stuck, but I think it's the ideal target.
I think he's definitely going up.
Oh, I guarantee. I also think Seth's probably going up.
Yeah,
Just
I
naturally.
also think so.
Um,
Seth is really, he's had an arc.
Ruby might take a shot at someone like within our general group.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of worries me a little bit because I don't know where her shot's going to land.
And I don't know if she could get enough people for it.
See, the thing is,
There's only 2 people voting.
yeah, no matter whoever she nominates, I think at the end of the day, we can still control the vote.
Yeah.
Because also, worst case scenario, Kim has 2 banked votes. If she
Yeah.
happens to be the one nominated, she can save herself almost single-handedly.
Yeah. And yeah, I will do anything for Kim.
Yeah, no,
I'll
no.
almost save Kim over myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, as well. As far as where we stand, are we still?
No, you're still my number 1.
Okay.
It's been like that since we've had that conversation.
Okay.
And I've made that clear in every conversation that I've had with Dylan. It would throw me off is with Kelby because with Kelby, that's who I consider my closest, or you and Kelby. I'm more than likely gonna end up on there, but I just want to make sure that I don't go home because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. One thing though that kind of made me a bit stressed was Kim and I think maybe Ruby, I'm not sure, were saying that you're making a lot of promises with a lot of people. Like everyone's your go-to person.
Really?
Yeah. So
Kim and who said that? Ruby? Okay, no,
Maybe
that
Ruby.
makes sense. Yeah.
So am I truly your number 1?
True. No, like positive.
Okay. Shake on it?
I got you. No, like that is not something I'm lying about, capping about here. You have been since then. Number 1, Brock and I even talked about it. Like you were definitely one of the strongest players. You play a really good mental game. Like not that one. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really, you're very aware.
Yes.
So I just spoke with Ross. I told him that, look, man, if you need to put one of those sunflowers,
Okay.
I'll take the risk.
Okay.
I do have 2 seeds, and that would make it a 3rd. So
Okay.
I would potentially be able to get the uproot if I was there. But with all of that said, just making sure that, you know, thing that I'm not gonna go home from volunteering to be up there.
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure,
Like that,
for
because
sure.
it's very much a move to try to stay in good graces.
Yeah.
And I feel like, especially last round, being the first time that I was able to actually socialize,
Mm-hmm.
it probably comes off that I'm like spreading myself thin,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, association wise. But I just wanted to say that to you, like that it is not, like after we had our conversation,
Mm-hmm.
it became a lot more like rigid with you.
Mhm.
And so for the complete sake of transparency, I am not, like I'm closer with you than Ross. Even
Okay.
though I started the game with Ross.
Yeah, right.
Like we were kind of tight together. Closer to you than Gavin.
Okay.
I mean, I really, and I think for the, I mean, Ava and I linked up pretty early.
John Michael and Kelby.
Mhm.
How do y'all feel about them?
Mm-hmm.
Because I personally feel strongly connected to them, and so I wouldn't. Those them
Who'd
two.
you say again, John Michael and Kelby?
Kelby.
Okay.
Yes, Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say
No,
something?
I was just nodding because I like Kelby a lot. We
Okay.
started early together. We talked about, you know, we linked early. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know, it was an early
Yeah.
alliance. I do like, I like her as a player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The reason I say John Michael is because he has consistently like proven that he has my back, and I feel like
Yes. Mm.
he's very loyal,
He
and
is.
so we can kind of, if we decide we want to make a strong like group of 5 or something that stays like this and rope in them two, I think they would both be willing to, and we stay loyal to each other.
I love that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. I think both of those are very, very capable
Mm-hmm.
players
So
to go
then,
forward with that.
what about Kim?
I was about to bring him up.
Okay.
I think she's a floater.
Mhm.
She told me that she's walking around from group to group, gathering intel.
Okay.
I feel like she's stayed pretty dormant,
Okay.
but now that the game is, you know, in full swing now,
Mhm.
she's gonna take all of her information.
Okay.
She's gonna spread things
And
around.
then Gavin.
I don't want to see him go.
Okay. I don't either. Like I don't have any thought about
So I
him.
was
I'm
gonna
just
say
thinking of the other people.
I'm in the middle.
But do you
with,
feel-
not in the middle. I don't have really a
Mhm.
strong desire either
So-
direction.
But do you feel strongly like with the 5 I just mentioned of us 3, Kelby and John Michael? Would you
Yes.
be okay with that if it got to the point of having to
Yes.
vote out Gavin?
I made like a
Like
little
if it got
promise
to
Gavin.
like top 6 and the 5 of us plus Gavin, would you be able?
No, I couldn't.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be
Yeah, thank you for the
honest.
honesty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you, like, and like be honest, like, do you have my back?
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, I have your back.
Okay.
Kelby, I haven't spoken to her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Well, we
right.
can revisit this
We
later.
will.
For now, I'll just figure out what I'm gonna do.
John Michael asked me for seeds to get uproot. And in giving him some, I think I won his loyalty.
Where do you mind? Where are your loyalties at? Are we still
Yes, absolutely.
pretty good?
Absolutely.
Like top few
Yes.
good? I don't need
I
a number,
feel-
but like the top few.
I feel most loyal to you and Dylan.
That's where my head's at too. And you know who else? How do you feel about Gavin?
He has my back.
He has your back.
I know he does.
And you know, I think part of it is because he likes me, he likes Dylan, and me and Dylan both love you. And I think that's a fucking strong 4.
I do too.
And now you got, I wish. Do you think I should have not run this? Did I fuck up on running this?
I think everybody is now like, oh, Ross has never been nominated.
I know that's fucked. But then again, I mean, that's not that I want to be nominated, but it's like,
At least you're safe this time.
ah, my gosh. Regardless, I guess we'll deal with that. This is what it is.
Yeah.
It was Seth came out here and he more or less said like, hey, if you need to put someone up as a pawn, I'm okay going up. I don't think I'm the target, and I'd like to get a seat out of it. So tight.
Okay.
If you're okay with going up, that makes at least
Yeah.
one of the decisions easier. Do you guys have like a target in mind for this round?
I am concerned with Seth.
just generally. I have been since the beginning of the game. Because I know he's thrown my name around. I know he's been wanting to come for me, which, you know, it is what it is. We talked though, and like, because I was like, hey, I was really pissed off in round 2 when you, because
He told you.
he told me you're not going up and then put me up, and I was like, that's okay.
Yeah. But just don't tell you anything if you're
Well,
gonna.
I was like, yeah, if you're gonna do it, like, own it. Like, we talked, we hugged, and like, I was like, okay, but I don't know if we're ever gonna get to a great place in this game.
Yeah.
Which is what it is. But yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't have a second person though.
I feel like in this game, it's like me and Seth against each other.
Yes.
Low key.
That's how I feel.
As someone who gets along with you really well, as someone who gets along with you really well, and as someone who, frankly, played the game very poorly at the beginning, and Seth definitely played it more poorly than you. Definitely played it more poorly than a lot of people.
Yes.
I don't know if now's the time to not do it. I can only nominate. I can't vote.
Right.
But I'm all ears as to if y'all think y'all have the votes for Seth. Let's go for it and let's come up with who the other person that gets the seat is.
I might have to pass along my banked votes to you.
You think you're gonna be blocked? So I have my vote. I have another vote. So I have 2.
Oh, you won the vote in the Monopoly?
Yeah.
So then, how many bank votes you got?
2.
So then, right there, that's 4 votes we can put on Seth.
Out of a maximum.
But Ava and Ruby know I have 2 banked votes too.
Okay.
Can they not be talked into Seth going?
I don't know.
Who has the best relationship with them?
I think I could talk to
It would
Ruby.
I think it's you.
I could talk to Ruby.
And then you
Me and
might
Ava.
have Ava.
Yeah.
I should talk to Ava?
I don't think Ava is going to be as receptive to me because I think she has been closer to Seth, who.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like it.
How much do we trust Ava to not go tell Seth what I tell her? How much should I dance around versus be direct?
We can ask Ruby.
Okay. And see what she thinks?
See what she thinks.
Okay. You know,
But I think if at this point we have for sure 4 votes. How many voters we got this time?
Okay, so let's think.
I
There's
think
10 people left, right?
10 left.
The two Rosen
Two
can't vote. The 3 nominees can't vote.
That's 5 voters.
5 left. Plus 2 are going to get blocked. That's 3
3
voters with a possible
If
4th
we
if
have
someone
another,
upwards.
that's 4.
So 4, and depending on who those 4 are, so it's 4 regular votes with possible bank votes coming into play.
Yeah.
If we can, so y'all are 2 right there. Dylan's the rose. So he would break a tie. I don't think Dylan would have a problem sending Seth home. I could be wrong about that. I think we're good. We just have to worry about
I
bank
think I could
votes.
probably also get John Michael to go for Seth.
Are you and John Michael tight?
Well,
Kinda.
now me and John Michael are.
I like
Because
John
you
Michael.
helped him
Because
out.
I helped him
I
out.
like John Michael.
So
So
if-
should I talk to John Michael and be like, go
What if
for
y'all
Seth?
approach him together and be like, hey, this
Yeah.
is what we're thinking?
What do you think Gavin would do?
I
I think he'd be receptive to
To Seth.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you gotta pick out of there who you're putting
Did
up
you
with.
have, how would you feel about going on? Not great?
Who can?
Well, should we?
Oh, but then she can't.
Because yeah. So if we know that the 2 of us are for sure votes for him.
Who are we for sure would vote out Seth? Anthony?
Yeah.
Kim?
Uh-huh.
We need
Probably.
3 would be clutch.
Probably John Michael, if I can.
If we can get John Michael, yeah.
Kelby would be receptive too to that. Well, no, Kelby kind of likes Seth.
Yeah.
Let's do John Michael.
So
Dylan can't get put up, so that means
So I
it'd
think
be
if we
between
get- if
Kelby
we
and
get-
Gavin.
Well, if we get Dylan, because Dylan can vote, he just can't get put up.
Correct.
So there we go. So if we have me, Kim, Dylan, and John Michael, that's 4 votes, 4 voters with 4, 5, 6 votes out there, right?
How receptive would Ava be to going on the block?
I think she's scary.
For good reason.
I have gotten the impression that Ava and Seth are close. I
Yeah.
don't know. So,
Correct.
so that could be your out as well, as you're a pair.
Ava's gonna get vindictive.
She might. She might. Fear. Just fear. Because I know I'm kind of at a point where if I don't save myself, I cannot rely on anyone to save me. I am scared of Ava
because I'm scared she's accumulating seeds. I'm scared she's gonna try and Venus flytrap, and if she gets it, would not be shocked if she sniped me, which what an honor, you know, to be slain in that fashion. But Ava didn't get a power, but she got more money, and she got money in or seeds in the greenhouse and seeds in the challenge. Concerned with how much money she's accumulating. Fearful of her. Me and Seth had a good chat. I just told him, I was like, hey, you really pissed me off in round 2. You told me you weren't putting me up, and then you did. And then, like, he was like, yeah, I'm really sorry. I felt like I couldn't talk to you after that. And I was like, well, I would have appreciated conversation. But we hugged. I think we're still kind of, we are not going to be friends in this game, and that's fine. Because I can separate game and personal. Like, I don't take it personal. It's just a game. Ross is someone that I think is very steady and isn't easily swayed. So if we can be on the same side, I think it'd be really beneficial.
How many seeds do you have?
3.
Anything else you're
Unless
rocking
Caleb
with?
left me more. I have an extra vote. Don't know who's going up this round, but not me. Here for another round. You can't get rid of me yet.
The people who my loyalty lies with the most are you two, probably Anthony, and recently a little bit of Seth. However, I do have a little bit of an inkling that he might be playing me.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know that, but
I think he's just like a wild card.
yeah. I will say, I feel like I can trust y'all too. Can I
Yeah.
tell you this in confidence?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaning towards either Ava or Kim.
Okay.
Do either of you feel like strongly against that? Okay.
I'll say like we talked about this just now. Or maybe were you in the room yet?
Was that? I don't even know. Just I'll let you know.
I'm not sure where Ava truly lies.
I didn't hear
I
you
don't
say
either.
that,
I
but
don't-
I
okay.
agree with you.
Oh, okay.
She also
So-
put me on block.
Oh, well, that would be a good reason.
So,
Oh,
and
we did talk about
she did tell me that, like, she put me up as a pawn. And she was like, yeah, I panicked because she was originally going to put Anthony up, and then he won immunity at the last second, so she panicked and put me up. That's what she says. Which, according to, I forget who it was, but whoever was with her in Greenhouse told me that was the truth, that she didn't mention my name. What?
No, she didn't. I was in the greenhouse, but it
Yeah.
wasn't me.
Oh.
Yeah. That was what I had told you upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
How it like accidentally messed up.
Yes, like she kind of messed up everybody's
Mhm.
kind of gaming,
Mhm.
but she's kind of dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want Kim going up because the way I got uprooted is she gave me her seat.
I know I'm cool with that. Too.
Okay.
I like him.
I like him a
Yeah.
lot. We talked about Ava. I'm in all honesty, Ava's kind of wishy-washy, I feel.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I just want to run that by you, just so
No,
you know.
yeah, I like
Okay.
him. We put our money together last round to give Dylan his power last round.
Oh, for the
Monopoly.
Monopoly for the
So
roasting.
that
Okay.
I'm cool with Kim.
Okay.
I feel decent with Kim. I don't feel like she's ever like lied to me.
Okay,
Like,
me
I'm not,
neither.
like-
I think she's playing an honest, fair game,
I
so
feel
that's
like
why.
she is too.
And I think if Ava were to go, I think it may be a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also let's go talk to Ross because now I'm scared
Yeah.
he's gonna put both of us up. So
Since
I'm
we
terrified.
were up last round.
Last round. Yep. So let's go talk to Ross.
Okay.
Okay.
To be
Yeah, be frank.
the first conversation I had was Seth,
Okay.
and he said he was okay going up
Oh.
because he
Oh.
and he doesn't want to go home obviously,
Oh,
but
okay.
he would
He was
like to
fine
see.
being a pawn.
He would like to be a pawn.
Okay.
I think that's a bold move on his part at this point in the game because there's obviously numbers are just going down further and
Yeah.
further. Are y'all like tight with Seth? Or how do y'all think y'all would vote if it was Seth versus someone else? Like,
So what we talked to Dylan and to Ruby. I'm not saying that this is coming from me. I'm
Correct.
just saying we have talked.
This is what we are hearing.
This is
Yeah.
what has been talked about. But how do you feel about Ava? Like, do you feel like you really trust her?
No, but
Okay.
but that's not to say that I
distrust her.
Right,
But,
us
but,
either.
but I wouldn't consider her like the most trustworthy person.
Right. I feel like that's kind of the consensus. No one really knows where she lies.
Mhm. I think I'd be okay with nominating Seth and Ava, but I don't know how the votes would go if that were the case.
If you did put up Seth and Ava, I can guarantee you right now I'd probably vote Ava over Seth. I feel more safe with Seth than I do with Ava.
Okay.
So just to give you some
What,
information.
is there anyone else I'm not thinking about?
Not necessarily.
Ruby has a way out with Ava. Like a reason to put her up. Like I think she put her up, and so she's
In
like, I
another
can
round,
just
yeah.
So Ruby can put
Ava.
Ava up.
Ava.
I can put Seth up, and then
And
we
then
put a
just-
pawn up.
Pawn up, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's the pawn? Poor Kelby almost died last time she was up there. JM's
I
been
don't
up there.
mind. It was just,
This is another
it
reason,
was just against Caleb.
I don't know what to do. Do either one of you feel comfortable enough?
I don't honestly
No.
surprise me. I don't
No,
care.
Yeah,
I will absolutely not do that.
I mean, I don't
Put my foot
ever
down
feel
on that.
comfortable going
Not doing
up.
that. 0% chance. If it's one of you on the block against Ava and Seth, I'm gonna campaign for both of you, or whichever of you is up there. So I'm gonna say right now that there's like a 33% chance that one of you is up. But like I told Seth, I'm not gonna put you up there without talking to you first.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a surprise vote.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I'll just make the decision. I'm fine going back up.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna just do it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say I don't want to use seeds, so if someone approves himself, I'm just gonna be the next person up. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna believe that the universe wants me here.
So, okay, if we talk votes here, I will.
I'm gonna manifest. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna manifest.
I'm gonna manifest that I'll have enough votes to stay. I've been watching too much Big Brother this week. There's this crazy girl in this season that like says the word manifest every 10 seconds. And then,
I think you
so
had
who would we need to block? Who do we need?
Gavin. But Dylan wouldn't block Gavin.
Jesus.
I know.
I may have manifested the wrong thing.
We're losing our minds.
I think Gavin just told me he also feels really good about you.
Same.
Yeah. So that's good.
Me and Ross feel good about us four.
Yeah.
I know I have John Michael's loyalty.
Yeah.
I think Seth might be on the chopping block. I know that he's probably loyal to mostly to Ava and Ruby.
Yeah. Wait, Ruby. That's a plot
I
twist
don't
to me.
know. I don't know where that came from. But when I walked into the room with Ava and Ruby, I was like, Ruby was like, "Can y'all like who would y'all like to see on the chopping block?" I was like, "I'm just kind of unsure about Seth right now," and they were both like, "Well, he seems really loyal to us."
Interesting.
Which I kind of saw that coming.
I knew Ava, like confidently. They're very much
Yeah.
working. But Ruby's kind of interested in me. So I wonder if she's going to look to be taking out somewhere towards like our side of things.
I don't know who she's loyal to.
She also has John Michael.
Okay.
And I think Anthony's in there only because
Yes.
Anthony was really close to Victoria, and I know Ruby's very close to Victoria, so I kind of pieced it together.
Right.
So that's those three. That's what I've been grouping. Ava and Seth are just like this.
They've been like that from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you something that you can't tell on your ones? So I spoke to one person, I'm just gonna say I spoke to Ruby, and we were talking about Kim being the next target.
Yeah.
Because she's been doing really, really good in the challenges, and like the one that she just got like all the benefits.
And she has 2 votes. So.
Yes, that too. And she's just been like a floater this whole time. And she's been pretty dormant. But now that the game is picking up, I think that she has intel on everyone. She's gonna go like.
She's picking up a little bit.
Yes. But yeah, I was just curious, like, who would you say are your like close people?
Ross is there, 100% for me. Honestly, like, being frank, he's probably my closest rock right now.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just a little flexible.
Yeah.
You're obviously so close to me. I'm not trying to say like you aren't.
Yeah.
But like my closest is probably Ross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, why are they trying to target my character, Kim? That's my number one. We ain't letting this happen. Now this got me a little exhilarated in the game again. I was tired. I was getting ready to just kind of wind down for the night. But no, now I'm passionate again. No, we're not getting rid of Kim. This is not happening. I'm gonna block the right votes because there's only 3 that matter. Yeah.
Ugh. This late in the game, Gavin's name is being thrown around like it's a football, okay? And I'm trying everything I can to stop him from getting put up. And also, I feel literally horrible inside that I accidentally made him put up Dylan. Just, he didn't deserve that, you know? And he's my biggest ally. I'm worried I'm gonna be on the block this round, not because I feel like I'm getting out, but if I'm next to one of my allies, like, chances are one of us is going, and I don't want that. I really want Kim out, nothing personal. I'm so mad that Anthony has immunity, or what does he have, immunity? Because, I don't know, we've just never, like, vibed. Like, he seems so powerful, and I'm scared of that. So, I'm frazzled. My heart rate is going so fast.
So apparently Ruby and Ava want to target Kim.
Oh, like
yeah, now? Right now. I'm not letting that happen. Like, we've got to put her on dead. I'm gonna block the right votes to make sure we keep her.
Yes. We just talked about how much we love Kim and we
I
didn't
know.
vote her so
It was literally the DR right now. Well, actually, it was you, then Kim came talk to me, and then Ava came talk to me.
No.
Yeah, no. That's not happening. So
Separate uprooting.
if we have to, but I'm actually not terribly worried.
We'll see. It depends on the blocked votes.
Oh, you're blocking votes. I block votes.
I forgot you're blocking votes. Let's go.
And Ross controls the other 2 nominations.
Yes.
What Ross is planning on doing is putting up Seth and I think Gavin.
Okay.
I don't know about the second one, but
And then who does he want me to put up?
we didn't talk about who you're putting up. We just want to know, how are you open to voting against Seth and voting Seth out?
I will not put him up. I will say that. I will not be the one to put him on the block.
And no one's asking for you
And
to
I
do
think
that.
I would need to have more conversations with him and with the other nominees in order to make that decision. Like,
Okay.
I don't feel super passionately either way.
Okay.
He has helped, he really helped me out with the tulip thing.
Yeah.
And he has been helping me out recently. And so I don't want to abandon that. But with that said, I don't know who's playing the game and who's being real.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about that. I can't flat out say yes or no. I won't vote for him.
Okay.
So is Seth the target?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes. I think it'd be an easy way for him to go. He did just come in here and tell me about that, and that he thinks that and that Ross told him he's a pawn.
Okay.
Which I know that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
But so Seth doesn't think he's going.
Okay.
So if it sounds like you're putting Seth up,
Is
that your target?
In my mind, I can't vote, but if I were to, like, if someone handed me the Venus flytrap and said, you can go, you can put home, send home wherever you want, it would probably be Seth.
Okay. So with that said, I was thinking about putting you up, just full transparency, because I think you have the numbers to take you down. And I think Seth, I like Seth. I have a good bond with him, so in good conscience, I will not vote for him if I had a vote.
Right.
But so with that said, like, if you put him up, that's okay.
Yeah.
I
have to put him up.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to,
But
it's
and
just
then,
finding one other person. I can't find 2 other people.
like, you know, he was telling me about how y'all were planning on maybe using banked votes to take him down.
Possibly.
I think if you do it, now would be a good time to do it, given his gameplay.
Are you going to tip him off if we do it?
I won't tip him off, but I will say to him, if he ends up on the block, I will say I wouldn't be voting for you. If I could vote, I wouldn't be voting for you because that
To go home.
because that is true.
Yeah, it's your statement.
Yeah.
So if how comfortable do you feel having the numbers to get him to go home if he's up against Kim and Kelby?
So we could have me.
Are we gonna have
Gavin.
time to talk after nominations?
You, Gavin, Dylan, and
John Michael.
JM are the votes.
Are y'all not gonna use Uproot?
I personally
I
don't,
don't-
want to.
I don't have any.
Okay.
But he might use Uproot. And if
I
he
don't know
does,
if he has it.
I think if I nominate him, he'll have 3. And at that point, I'm gonna get one. I'm not letting that happen.
Okay. Somebody, I forget who. I should remember that. Somebody brought up fly swatter, whatever it's called.
Venus flytrap?
Mm-hmm.
Who would have that much?
We would have to
have
pool.
to pull.
Yeah.
2 though.
How many does Ava have?
Who?
Ava?
Did she
I
get
don't
gold?
know.
She got a
Ava
gold
has,
spoon, right?
Ava has a bunch because she got at least 4 in the
Well,
last
then why
round.
don't we put her up as a pawn and make her use them? I know that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry, Ava.
Yeah.
How would you feel putting Ava up?
I feel more like okay because she put me up, and I would need to have a conversation with her that I don't really want her to be the target.
Can we do this? I agree on putting Seth and one of you 2 up. We bring Ava in to talk to you and me and say that, listen,
You're a pawn.
we're thinking you're a pawn.
Okay.
And the target this week is probably Seth.
She's close with Seth.
Fuck.
You can't. You gotta say because no matter what, even if she uses Uproot or something, she's very loyal to Seth.
But if we put them together, they can't both get off.
Yeah. So we can still send
That's
her
right.
home.
That's right.
So you can't be a part of the conversation. I'll pull Ava aside and I'll say, hey, I'm gonna put you up because I simply don't know what else to do.
That's the move.
You are the pawn.
That's the move.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You need to start making sure that they have the votes, and we need to make sure that we have the seeds.
I'll talk to Dylan
That way
and
they.
John.
No wait.
Okay,
wait,
I'm
do we
gonna-
have to outbid them? Because one of them still
We got
might be on
we're
there.
out of time. Yeah. I'm
One
gonna
of
go
them
talk to
still
her.
might.
I'm hoping we can get out Anthony or John Michael here. I've been saying it right after round. Too many people like John Michael. Too many people like John Michael. And those people that love him aren't as close with me as they are to other people.
Right. No. Kim said that I was floating too much and that I was making too many promises to too many people, which I haven't been promising anyone really
Yeah.
anything. I've really been trying to
She
get
probably
into
didn't
graces,
tell me that because I
but-
know. She knows me.
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
gonna say I haven't been in that way of like, oh, I promise I got you back, this and that, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
I've very much just been trying to be like kind of just friends with people, being in good graces, but not necessarily overstepping and promising things that I can't live up to and live by, you know, because that doesn't make for a good game overall, you know, it doesn't end well in any way.
How many seats do you have? 4. Okay. How would you feel if I put you up as a pawn? Because I simply don't know what else to do. Kim has 1 million seeds, bunch of back like double votes or whatever, and she immediately was going to take herself down. And she has a bunch of people to take her down. How would you feel if I put you up?
So you're thinking of not even
You're
nominating
not
her
get-
at all?
No.
Okay.
Or I think Ross might nominate her. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think, but with that said, I'm being so dead with you. You're not the target whatsoever, and Ross doesn't want to target you either.
Mhm. Okay. Let me think.
Mhm.
Because I also feel like people would take me down.
Okay.
More so than Kim is what I think.
Okay.
But I don't know how many seats other people have. I would have to like kind of,
Yeah.
survey
Yeah.
that. What I don't want to have happen is it's me, Seth, and Kim, and then
Yeah.
Kim pulls herself, and it's me or Seth.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's just not.
Okay. Okay.
Because also, first of all, if I get out and Seth is still in, like I'm not sure how much he would like align with y'all, because what I'm doing is I'm like
helping
whispering in
him.
his ear, and I'm literally
Okay.
like, you're doing this. Like you have no choice. You're doing
Right.
this.
Okay. Okay.
And obviously I wouldn't want him to go
Yeah.
because he's an extra vote for us.
Right.
Kim's not necessarily. How many seats do you think she has?
I don't know, but Ross is on her side. for sure.
Okay.
I think that Seth is Ross's target, technically. I think that's what he's planning on putting up.
Mm-hmm.
He told me he's putting Seth up. And I know that Seth said the whole putting up as a pawn thing.
Putting him up or me up?
Putting him up as a pawn. And so I don't know, like, I don't know if that's Ross's intention. He just kind of told me he knew he was putting Seth up, for sure. And because he doesn't have a second option, that makes me feel like that is his target. And it's like, that's the problem, is who am I going to put up and who's going to be his second person. So, if I put you up, I will help you.
Okay.
Take yourself down.
Okay. Thank you. You promise?
Yes.
Okay. So, and would you help me over Kim if Kim was on them?
Yeah.
I know that you're nominating Seth, but is that a pawn or is that your target?
In my mind, I don't want you going. I would keep you over Seth. My other person that I'm nominating, I'm not quite as sure. I think it's going to be Kelby. I need to go in there, and honestly,
Okay.
I'm still not sure.
Here's what I'm thinking. Kim, because she has 2 extra votes and she's a floater. She's very like iffy and she's been like dormant this whole time, but now she has intel on people. So I feel like she's gonna go around and finally tell people what we've been saying about each other and screw things up. Kelby, she's on our side.
She is.
Also, Seth is on our side, but if I were to leave and Seth was still here, then I'm not sure how much he would align with us still, because I am like kind of the bridge, I feel, at least for like right now.
I would to never.
He is always going to vote with me. So basically.
So you don't want him gone?
No, I don't want him gone because he's an extra vote for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas Kim is not. Also, Kim has seeds, but basically I just spoke to Ruby. I'm gonna pull seeds as well. So if Kim tries to take herself down, I'm gonna try.
You're gonna outbid her. Okay. Okay. Shit.
Would you help me?
Get seeds?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you have seeds?
I think I have like 2.
Okay. It could be a little under the table thing. It would not have
Yeah,
to be
but
public.
you have to understand, if I'm broke, I can't
Yeah.
hand out a bunch of seeds.
Absolutely.
But like, if I get there and if I have like 5, I will help you, because like I said, now granted, it might be at the expense of your boy Seth, but I value you more than I value Seth. And so I'm hoping it doesn't come down to you versus Seth. If it does, I want to keep you. And I don't know if I'm willing to get rid of Kelby or Kim. You're right about Kim.
Kelby is on our side. Like, she has been on our side.
Okay. Okay.
So who are you nominating?
I'm gonna put up Seth and either Kelby or Kim. I'm gonna look at both of them when I walk in there and see which one is more okay with. They both know that it's a possibility.
I'm telling you, if Kim goes up, she's gonna be the target for the house.
Really?
Ava and Seth just told me that they would probably look at voting Kim.
Okay. So, but they can't vote if they're up. Okay, so it'll be Kelby.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's why I just say because
Understood.
it's risky for Kim right
Got
now.
it. It seems to me that I can do Seth. Right now, I think the plan is Seth and Kelby. Kelby's the pawn.
Okay.
And I think Ruby's going to put up Ava. Okay. And I don't know what's going to happen after that. All I know is I'd rather hold on to Kelby in that situation. How do you feel about those 3?
Kelby. Okay, yeah. I would like to keep Kelby and Ava.
Okay.
Right. I mean,
in my mind, that's the better move.
Yeah, because I like Seth, love Seth a lot, but I can't remember the last time he was like a close part of a decision.
I've told people this. Seth played a bad game early on. He's played great since then, but he played a bad game early on.
Also, I talked to Dylan, and he said, me, you, Dylan, Kim, he really likes that 4.
Yep, okay.
Really likes that. It seems like I have a very strong final 4 with me, Dylan, Ross, and Kim. I love those 4 so much. If I had my preference, Dylan would be gone, and the final 3 would be me, Kim, and Ross. Do I think I'd win out of those 3? No. But either way, I think I'm good for now. I think I'm great. The way I told Ross Sunflower that I need to talk to him, and you could tell I was a little worried. He was like, yeah, we could talk, but it'll be quick. You don't have anything to worry about. I know I can trust him. He trusts me, I trust him. We're doing well. I think I'm in a good spot. As far as keeping Ava, it is getting harder and harder to save her. Everybody seems to love Ava, but not enough to take her to the absolute end. And that's okay with me. We'll see what happens. I'll keep fighting for her, though.
Okay. All right, hi everyone. Welcome to the nomination ceremony. All right, so we've done this a few times. We know how it goes. I need my Sunflower and Emma Rose up here, please. Ross as Sunflower, you will make the first 2 nominations. So why don't you kick us off?
Okay, this sucks. That's really all I have to say about that. This is awful. I am going to put up my friend Seth. I'm sorry. You did. And I have got a lot of... Taylor was very upset with me at how much I was asking to keep continuing talking to people. And I, unfortunately, for some people, have to do what I don't want to blindside anyone. And so, Kelby, gonna have to put you up.
All right, Seth and Kelby, been nominated by Ross, lest we forget. But you will receive 1 seed. Ruby, who's our last one?
So like you said, this sucks. This is not the fun part. But I have already spoken to this person and have worked it out. So Ava, I will be putting you up.
Ava, you are our 3rd nominee for banishment this round. How about an auction? Let's do that. All right, to the library.
Another hard-fought auction and banishment next time on The Greenhouse Season 4.